while operating the boat, here's the radio. When you're sitting on the helm, it's really hard to read and operate the radio. It's just really inconvenient, changing the channels and adjusting squelch and all that stuff. So what I want to do is I want to take the radio and I'm going to put it up here in this storage area. So my plan is to get a piece of HDP and cut it out and mount the radio up there. And while I'm doing it, I'm going to go ahead and add a couple switches for a couple things. I want to be able to turn my AIS and Network 2000 on and off. So I got a 3 panel switch setup that I'm going to put up there as well. And then I've got to get wiring up there. So I got to get antenna up there. Also, here's my AIS antenna, and I just kind of tucked it into the corner here, and I'm going to reroute that as well somehow. So my idea is I've got this piece of PVC conduit, and I'm going to put it up the post right here, the mullion. I think that's what you call it, mullion. I'm going to drill a hole here and drill a hole there, and I'm going to relocate the compass, and I'm going to put that pipe, bend it, and put it, try and tuck it right in the mullion, and offset out, offset up. So I'll do like a little saddle. So that hole saw is pretty good. It's just a little tiny bit bigger, which is good, I think. So I'm gonna drill that hole. This can come straight off. As I make my offset go back, offset a little here. I'd like it to be right in the center, right there. Here, just a little kick. Of course, then I'll go up. Take it back to the shop. I could just go off a little bit, but then I'm into the mullion. I want to be right in the middle, right there. Now, here we go. There we go. In as well. Take a look. A little piece of the bracket, and there's a screw holding the bracket on. So I guess I gotta look and see if there's 2 screws on there. But that does give me enough room to get everything through there. Oh, here's the new pipe. Got it painted. Came out pretty good. Now we gotta set it up inside the hole. Start up here. I imagine I'm gonna scuff this up a little bit. Maybe not. Yeah, right there. Well. do a little touch up there. A little touch up there too. So what I got to do is I got to anchor this in place a little bit. I got to take it out. I think what I'll do is put some caulking in. Put some caulking down here on the surface, and then maybe it'll be enough just to kind of hold it in there. Let it dry for a couple days. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm laying it all up parallax with the mullions. That lines up pretty good. Well, that does it for the pipe. I'll let that sit there for a couple days, at least one day. I gotta go get some copper, some tin copper cable for running up the power, 12 volt up there. I'm gonna relocate. This is my AIS antenna. I'm gonna relocate that into that pipe as well. My VHF antenna. There's a splitter down here for the AIS, and I'll take that cable that's currently connected to the radio. It's long enough. It'll reach up there with the connector on it and connect to the radio. I've got to run 12 volt for the radio. I've also got to run up 12 volt and return line for the AIS power and the Network 2000, because I'm going to have 3 switches up there. One's just a spare right now, and the other 2 are going to be AIS on and Network 2000 on. That's the plan. I made this drawing for the back plate. Got a piece of HDP. It's 12 by 24. We have to have a couple pieces. We're going to do a back plate for the VHF and switches, and another one to cover the hole that the VHF is in now. So we're going to prep it. This is the HDP. It comes with plastic protective on it. I don't know if I haven't decided if I'm going to paint it with the hammered black that I painted the pipe with, the PVC pipe. We'll kind of see how this comes out. I think with the hammered, it's not going to get scratched or stuff. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to tape the area to protect it, and so I can draw on it. It's already got a protective on it, protective coating, but I'm going to go ahead and tape this up. It's cold here in the shop, so my tape is cold as well. Plus I just lost the end of the whole thing. See if I have a better look. I intend to cut this on the table saw. I think you can cut HDP on a table saw. Cut lots of other stuff on it. I've cut aluminum on it. Okay, that's 5. Our dimension is 5 by 16 and a quarter. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and draw this all out, and then we will rough cut it. I guess we could rough cut it now. Yeah, might as well find out if we can cut it on the saw. I think I'll wear gloves. You gonna watch Dash? Huh? We'll go play ball when it gets light later, okay? Because he's expecting the frisbee and tire playing this morning, like usual. Get this out of the way. Okay, so what do we want to be? We want to be 16 and a quarter by, let's rip the long side first, 5 inches. Five inches is right there. This is going to be loud too. I better get my earmuffs on. Okay, here goes nothing. That's pretty easy. So that's the 5 inches. Then we gotta go 16 and a quarter. Okay. 16 and a quarter. So I have a very compact workshop. Okay, 16 and a quarter. 16 and a quarter. It's right there. I like to verify it with the tape measure. Sixteen and a quarter. There we go. Seven and a half. I wonder how big that almost might cover up where the VHF radio is. Now I gotta decide if I want to router the edges of this. I'm gonna take these screws, I'll put them in the corner for mounting right here. So I'll go in the drill press, pop those in there. Okay, got the 2 squares laid out on the plastic. Now I'm going to drill some holes to start the jigsaw. Use that to cut the inside. Drill press, I'm going to start with a 1/2 inch drill bit. That way, that's plenty big to get the blade in there. Oh yeah. Yep, that'll work. You want to help? You want to help? You'd really like to help. What would you like to do? You carry something for me? Probably. Okay, here we go. pretty easy to drill, I'll tell you that. I'm going to put 4 holes in each square. That's it. Oh, I guess I could tighten the bit on there better. Okay, 4 more here. I think I'll clean the bit off every time so it doesn't come up and hit me in the face. It's only plastic though. Wouldn't hurt much. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking to put an edge on this. This seems pretty sharp right here. It's fine for the back obviously, but I think on the front it'd look better if I put a little edge on it, round it off. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm blowing those little chips out of the way. I think I'm going to get hyperventilated. So I'll use some compressed air. Don't need much. A few more pounds. We'll put 20 in there. That's 20 psi. Yeah, oh yeah, that'd be way better. Yay. Nice. We're going to use T-nuts for the backing of the plywood. So I thought I had a T-nut. Oh, there we go. So I got T-nuts. So what I'm going to do is drill a hole in the mounting place, and then I'm going to put that in there and drive those in with a clamp, or maybe just the screw, probably just the screw. Drive those into the wood, and then I'll have a way to bolt them in and take them in and out. I didn't want to just use like a sheet metal screw or something like that and then keep putting in and out. I don't know how many times I'm going to take the panel off, but I couldn't imagine just using screws into the wood. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Now I want these to be in the extreme corners. Like that. So I need to drill a hole. Watch out, buddy. Watch out, Dash. Dashy. Dashy. Dashy doggy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Here. Put an edge on it. 1/4 inch isn't going to work. We're going to go 3/4. It's an evolving process. 3/4. No. That's too far. I'm going to go 1/2 inch. See how this evolves here. 1/2 inch. Erase that one. 1/2 inch. Okay. Making quite a mess. So I'm going to put those like that. I'm not going to put any washers. It's already got a wide head on it. I think it'll be okay. Goes like this. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, it looks good. This tape is causing me issues. See if I can get past that. I could put this on the router table, but gosh, I think I need to take this tape off. It's bunching up as I'm cutting through it. It does have a film on it anyway. And the main reason I put the tape on there is so I could draw the dimensions on it. I think the router will run a lot smoother if I do take this off of here. But I have a 3 horsepower router on the table saw over there, which would work good for this. But this works fine. I think I like it. I think I want some little sandpaper. Do it by hand, I think. Yeah, that's better. Well, here's the finished HTP board for the radio and the switches. I'll get the switches and radio. Let's see what it looks like, just roughly. Here's the switches. Turn on a little more light, might help. Oops, upside down. That'll be the switches. And this will be the radio. Does it fit? Yeah, it fits. So that'll be the new setup. And then I'll still have room over here. And I'm going to put stainless screws. I could be, this is still a little soft. Stainless screws will hold it in the corners. And it'll sit up here. Like that. Wow. Looks pretty good, actually. We're back here at the boat, down at the boathouse. We've run some wiring. So here's what we have so far. Here's what we have so far. Got a network 2000 power out, and then we have our power for the radio, and these are going to be for the switches, and then this is the VHF antenna and network 2000. So those all have been run up, and those are all sitting in this pipe. I've also run that AIS antenna that used to be over there. It's now in there and down there. I still have to convert the coax cable in. That's coming. So first thing I think I'll do is I'll drill the holes, and then I got to set those T-nuts. I think I'll start with one hole and actually put the T-nut in it. Okay, that's one. And the T-nut, obviously that's big enough just for the screw, but it's got to be bigger because it's got this shroud around it. So we need to get a drill bit that size. So we'll enlarge that hole. I've never used T-nuts, actually installed T-nuts before. This will be my first time. Okay, so I had to cut the one edge of the T-nut off because I'm a little close to the bottom down here. No, that feels really good. So my theory is I take a clamp and put it around the back side of that T-nut and pull it in. It feels pretty good. Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, that threads in real nice. That way I can take it in and out, take the plate off, not have to worry about, wedging out the holes if I use sheet metal screws. That's one. When we close this up, this is also the return air. So here's the defrost fan, so it's sucking air from here to blow out there. If we close this off and we don't have any way to get air, that fan's not going to really blow much. So I'm going to take a vent, and I'm going to cut a hole right there with a hole saw, and that'll be our return air. Then the fan will actually work, which is a good thing. Okay, wish me luck. Thank you. Really hard part is starting it. A little farther. Yeah, vacuum that up. Now hold this in here. Just gonna put some caulk around the lip. Tape it up there, let it sit for a couple days. Well, I finished the relocation on the VHF radio. Let's go take a look. I'm not done yet, because I got a bit of a mess to clean up.
Friday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy.
But
areas of frost after midnight.
It's working.
Lows in the upper TWE 0NT Y0S. Light wind becoming light after midnight.
I had a little scratch right there, so I
Areas of
got
frost
some
in
wet
the
paint
morning.
right there.
A slight chance of rain in
Came
the
out pretty good. I
afternoon.
got to label the switches. Okay, I'm not done.
2,000 feet.
Okay, I'm not done. Let's go down here.
Chance of rain 20%.
Here's all the switches.
Forecast for the mountains of the northern Oregon Cascades.
And I gotta get my network 2000 squared away.
Free air freezing level 4,000 feet. Rising to
But hey, I'm done with getting the radio moved. You notice I switched. Originally I was gonna have the radio on the left, but then I didn't measure it back far enough. I had an impediment back there where things were kind of bumping into it, so I had to switch it around. Put it over here. So I'm rather pleased that it went so well. What I like about that HDP, high density polyurethane, or whatever the P means, is that it's rigid and not like wood. Wood will warp and different things. This is, what's the word I'm looking for? This one? Yeah, this is the word I'm looking for. So it's that, and it's easy to work with for sure. Painting, it seems the paint that I use doesn't stick to it real great. I'm hoping that maybe it just needs more time to cure. Scratch is real easy. I didn't show you Actually, how I connected the switches, I used a lot of female and male Stacons with adhesive shrink tube. Made that all up. That was kind of fun to do. So, glad you stopped by. These are good projects. Got lots more to go.